time. You know, it
Speaking skills.
really,
That's
really
it.
higher level.
Problem solving.
A lot of higher level. It's just not who, where, what, when, and why, you know, anymore.
Okay, does anybody else have any more questions? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, now, our second item on the agenda is to approve the minutes for September the 29th, 2010 special meeting. We have a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
We have a second. Is there any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. No one signed in for public comments. Now we're at the administrative point. Mr. Roach, do you want to?
Yes, sir.
Go.
A is normal of a student riding to school. B, as you can see, for health, you know, to medication to students. C is provide transportation. D, also providing transportation. E is school volunteers, and the list was so long we did not want to put it on the agenda. F is a memorandum of understanding. This is a yearly agreement with Southwestern that we have. And the real, I guess, issue is that we provide teachers, they provide the aides, and they also provide many additional services. But there's nothing different from previous years. G is we're putting IEPs online and doing them online and so forth. We need a usage license, so we have purchased that. It's $2 a student. H is the agreement that we found that we did not have any kind of agreement with Hamlin Lions Club on using the field. As I shared with you about the lawnmower that we had to, she asked, legal counsel asked me several questions. So she said that we had to first have an agreement, be in our best interest to have an agreement, to be using the field. And the agreement, as you probably have read, but that's what it is. And it also, in that agreement, the memorandum of understanding gives the use of the lawnmower. So we are not, do not have liability. On I, it's agreement with RESA 2. This is required for interventions by federal government to do that, and we are doing it. Parents get the choice. This time the choice was RESA. Any questions on those that I went over?
Gee, is this a yearly agreement? Because we've been doing IEPs online for a while, haven't we?
Last year we did it, but we did not purchase the license. It might have been a pilot or whatever, but this year we want it, and it integrates with Revis. And then it's my understanding it's the first time that we actually purchased it. Before it might have been a pilot or partial. But yes, you're correct. We did do them online.
Okay, it's a standalone, okay.
And this year where they're in, tying it all into Weavis.
And your source of funds
I'm going to say special ed because it is, you know, that's assumption.
is, okay. And how about I, what's the source of funds?
That's a grant required federal. Title I.
Title I.
Thank you. Is there any more questions pertaining to the administrative section? Any items? I second the motion. Is there any questions? All those in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it. Let's move to the finance section. Mr. Gandy? Excuse me, Mr. Gandy.
You should have laying in front of you the July and August financial statements. Just now, as you know, we just did the annual financial statements, and I'm just now kind of getting caught back up, so we're up through August. Any questions on those? And later on, maybe in December, I'll go over these with you a little bit, but I think I've kind of overloaded you a little bit with financial information this week. Okay, item A, a schedule of invoices totaling $871,485.82. I have copies of all invoices here. Item B, payments totaling $3,324.77 to Roger Smith, assistant wrestling coach at Lincoln County High School for expenses incurred during the 2009-2010 school year, receipts for which are in the finance office. Item C, budget supplements totaling $13,864,756, and a good chunk of that $13 million is the carryover from the prior year, carryover ending balances to the new year. Item D, budget transfers totaling $409,850.14. And that is just transferring from one line item to another line item. It's not new money. And you have attachments on all those. Any questions?
The information about on the 3324 for the expenses for the wrestling, in looking at the letter, was the problem improper procedure, or the problem they just didn't have the tournament, or what was the problem that we had those things?
I think Mr. Roach needs to address that.
The weather, and they didn't have a wrestling tournament, so they couldn't raise the money. And he'd already paid for it.
Okay, the wrestling coach pays for himself.
Proper procedures
That's
were not followed.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Do you want to elaborate
From
on
now
that?
on, right?
Pardon?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Bad last year.
yeah. And it's called one.
Is there any other questions regarding the, any financial items? I'll make a motion that we approve the financial items.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? All opposed? The ayes have it. Ms. Lucas, we're at personnel.
If you have the personnel schedules, starting with the first one as an addendum 1, October the 18th, the day of the time. There are 2 pages. As you look through those, if you have any questions, please ask. And I'll try to answer them the best I can.
Who is functioning as assistant principal time ballot, right?
Kevin,
Okay, so Kevin still is.
yes,
Okay. Because we don't have this stuff. Okay.
Trustee came down last week. They're interviewing, I think, Thursday. If you go to the addendum 1 dated November the 1st.
Yeah. Here. Here, I have. Go ahead. Go ahead.
See this. Oh, yes, I saw this online. Did you get it online? It was online, but it's not in this.
I
Good stuff. I remember. Okay.
The last one is only as professional in to services on the last page.
Okay, we didn't get it.
Kindergarten, started a whole new class.
Just for the, so how many overage teachers is that, 6, 7?
That will not be an overage, that will be permanent. There are 14, they ended up with 14 kids.
Right, but I mean, something we need to plan for.
Right. New position.
That is a new position.
Because when you look at the preschool students that we have at West Hamlin, they started another preschool class this year. Those numbers will come right on into kindergarten, which will require this extra one next year as well. So we will know that will be in place.
Is there any more comments? Any more questions regarding personnel? Okay. Let's move to the board concerns and discussion.
I just wanted to, if I may, share with you all about at the new pre-K 8 at Harts. I've been approached by Melanie Hall. And of course, I was interested in more discussion concerning a health center at the site, which I think would be conducive, similar as we have at the other schools. I wanted to just for you to know that before I proceed on, and if I have some authority at least to proceed with talking about it, I will come back with approval. If that's acceptable, I will keep this date, which is November the 4th at 9 o'clock.
That's a good idea.
Okay. The other thing on the agenda was I was asked to check on a potential using the DOH grant for a walkway, which would be handicap accessible, I'm assuming, from the side of the school going down over the hill to the ball fields. If you know where the side doors of the school, next to the ball field, you would come out those doors, cross the street or drive, and then go down the hill. Their estimation for this is $90,000. He is not an estimator, and it's not his, natural, what he makes for a living. But I said I needed a ballpark because my board was interested. It would take them a while to come back, getting the numbers and stuff to the right people, because they do it all. They do everything. It's a turnkey job. We do nothing except for our contribution. If you want this, a couple things. Previous principal and current principal found a need for this for several reasons. As you know, just to get to the ball fields, because we are playing games down there. Second, it is a way to get away from the building and escape quite a distance from the building and go down there to the field.